Welcome to the Digital Growth Hack Club, where we help you elevate your business and your bottom line. Here is your host, Jenny Jones.
Hey, this is Jenny Jones. I am your host of the Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, I'm so excited you guys decided to join us here today. I am not going to hold you long. I want to get right into it. This person is all the way in Paris, right? I'm in California, right? It's flooding out here. People got canoes in the street. It's crazy out here. We have been trying to link up. We have been trying to put this together for a while. But listen, I wanted to welcome to the show Mr. Carl Robinson of Rumble Studio. Mr. Carl Robinson, we have been trying to link up. Listen, tell us a little bit, gives about, about 60 seconds to about a minute and a half. Tell us a little bit about yourself and, and your position at Rumble Studio.
So Rumble Studio is an online tool, a SaaS, for creators, companies, and agencies to create audio and video content 10 times faster than ever before through the magic of asynchronous interviews. So what that means is that we don't run live interviews like you would on Zoom or Riverside, Squadcast, these podcasting tools. But our tool is more like Typeform or Google Form, where you actually add your questions in advance. They can be in text, in audio, and now in video. And then you get a single invitation link that you share with your guests. It can be a single guest. It could be everybody you know in your community. You can post that link on Twitter if you want. And every guest who clicks that link is automatically interviewed by Rumble Studio with your questions. So they listen to your question or watch the video of your question, and then they record their answer. But before that, they can actually think about their answers. They can plan what they're going to say and really demonstrate their expertise. And then if they make a mistake recording, they can always hit delete and re-record. So it's zero pressure. They can do it in their own time. There's no scheduling calls. It's super convenient for accessing hard to reach guests like executives, celebrities, these kind of people. And then the big benefit is that you as a creator gather all that audio back and have enough audio to be able to make multiple episodes if making a podcast or lots of different videos, for example, for social media. With that one single interview that you created, you can make enough content to last you weeks or months. And that's really where the time-saving aspect comes in for asynchronous interviews. On the podcasting side, once you've got that audio back, you can use our mix feature to put it together into different podcast episodes, along with jingles, transitions, ads. You can record your own follow-up comments if you want. You can mix and match audio from different guests. And then you can export those into a variety of different formats. And then soon actually publish those directly from Rumble Studio onto Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all the rest of them, because hosting features will be launched very soon. So the vision for Rumble Studio is to be an end-to-end audio publishing platform. And we've just added video to be able to facilitate these asynchronous interviews and actually allow you to capture video asynchronously at the same time as well. So very exciting and lots of things on the roadmap.
Wow. So all the formats, including Spotify and all that, man, that's great. I don't even think people even knew that. I'm learning a lot on this particular podcast here, but listen, what was the inspiration behind, Rumble Studio? What got you excited? What gets you up in the morning? What gets you out of bed about this? What's going on with that?
So the inspiration behind Rumble Studio really came from my experiences with the Voice Tech podcast. So I launched the Voice Tech podcast in 2018, really as a way for me to boost my own profile in the voice technology sphere, because it was what I was studying at the time. I was doing a master's in data science and working on machine learning with audio data, voice data. So I was looking for a way to connect with other professionals, and podcasts are a fantastic way to do that. So I launched the Voice Tech podcast. It really did very well. And, it became one of the top podcasts in the voice technology sphere. But it also took up my entire weekend, every weekend. I was releasing weekly episodes, and it was taking me basically all Saturday and all Sunday to be able to plan, record, edit, publish, promote, and do all of the other tasks around launching a podcast. And so because I was talking about voice technology on the podcast with a lot of these fantastic startups, I could see how fast the technology was developing. I could see what it was capable of. I could see where it was going in the future. And I wasn't wrong, as you see now with ChatGPT and all of these amazing technologies. This technology is just getting stronger and stronger every day. And so I, thought to myself, maybe we could make the craft of podcasting easier for people, including myself, by using some of these, next generation voice technologies that are coming out. And so I wanted to put those two worlds together. And really that was the genesis for Rumble Studio. It was just an idea at the time, a wish. But then I joined Entrepreneur First, which is an incubator in Paris. Met my co-founder, Joris Guéry, who's got the technical skills both on building SaaS apps and on the AI side to actually make this vision a reality. And since then, the ideas evolved a huge amount, both thanks to Joris and also thanks to the community. We've had loads of ideas and features recommended by our early users. And so we're building out the platform based on that feedback, aligned with the vision of creating a tool that allows people who've never created an interview, that have never recorded audio before, to be able to easily, consistently, reliably create audio content that is interesting to listen to and it is high quality, so it's comfortable to listen to. And these are really the aims for Rumble Studio. And at the same time, leveraging as much as possible the AI technologies that are coming out. So integrating with technologies like ChatGPT to add automatic follow-ups, question recommendations. We're introducing synthetic voices soon. Voice cloning will be on the horizon as well. So all of these things I get really excited about. And absolutely, Rumble Studio is there to basically integrate with a lot of these amazing startups who provide these services and provide an easy-to-use interface for people to be able to leverage the capabilities of these technologies to be able to create audio content consistently. One of the big problems in podcasting is pod fade. So people start a podcast with the best intentions, with the maximum enthusiasm, but then after just one episode realize just how much work goes into it, and then they quit. And that's a real shame. They don't get to see the benefits of what a podcast can bring them. So all of these technologies are super cool, but really we're putting them into Rumble Studio with that main aim of helping people to create audio content faster, easier, cheaper, and stick with it consistently over the long term so they get the benefit from a podcast.
Wow, that sounds super exciting. That's a very inspirational story. So listen, can you at least name, 3 ways people are using Rumble Studio? Besides podcasts, what else can people actually really do? I know you have the new formats and stuff like that, but what else are you seeing some of your audience do with the actual platform?
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually. So it's not just about podcasts. Of course, there's a huge number of things you can do with Rumble Studio, just like with other general purpose tools like Typeform, for example. And this is thanks to the community, actually. So we've discovered a lot of use cases we hadn't even thought about ourselves. I think one of the biggest ones is in the B2B space. So we see companies using Rumble Studio for internal podcasts, for corporate communications. We see agencies using Rumble Studio to be able to deliver those podcasts for their clients as well. We have quite a few agencies on the platform. Within the companies, we've also seen people using it for sales enablement. So actually to promote the new products that are being developed and help the sales teams train up with that and inform them about the pricing, the features, and actually persuade them to sell the new products. Podcasts or internal podcasts are fantastic for that. ABM, account-based marketing, is another one. I spoke with an agency who's using it for that, to actually target individuals in big companies, high-value accounts, and interview them remotely using Rumble Studio, at scale, of course. Client testimonials, of course, both in audio and in video. Recruitment interviews, the list goes on. There's a lot of applications for this in the B2B space. Aside from that, we've got some interesting ones. There's actually a school teacher, at least one school teacher, using Rumble Studio to teach her pupils in class, which I thought was pretty cool. On the podcasting side, I know you said no podcasting, but aside from the actual interview, podcasters using it for screener interviews. So actually to pre-interview some of their potential guests before actually investing in a full live conversation. Other podcasters are using it for follow-up. So for guests who they've already recorded live, maybe 6 months later, they want a quick update. They use Rumble Studio to go and get that. So there's different ways you can fit that into a podcasting workflow. Some people are using it for recording audio that they then make videos from, like animations and things like that. There are solo podcasters and content creators using it as an audio recording device. And now we've just added video. We've already got people using it to create social media content. So a way to engage the community, to reach out to their audiences, record video with a lot of people at once, and then take those videos and create social media and put it back on social media. And I think that's a fantastic loop there as well. So loads of use cases. I'm excited to hear what you're thinking of as well. So if you've got any ideas that I haven't thought of already, then drop a note on Discord. We're always on Discord and keen to hear from the community.
Wow, super blown away. I mean, person's using it for that. Gosh, I mean, she's doing it. Okay, so listen, so where do you see Rumble Studio in, I don't know, say the next 3 to 5 years? What's going on there? Where do you see you guys?
So the vision for Rumble Studio really hasn't changed since the idea first came up, which is to create natural, two-way, multi-stage, multi-turn, personalized conversations that truly engage guests in an automated fashion and get them to open up, to be able to demonstrate their expertise, to be able to express their true thoughts and feelings, with a view to creating interesting, high-quality audio that other people would really enjoy listening to. And then once we have that core technology, that ability to engage people and get them to talk about any type of topic, then we can start to connect that system to other software as well. So something that I'm really excited about are B2B SaaS integrations, because I think there's just a huge number of software tools out there that would love to integrate with Rumble Studio via an API and then programmatically request these engaging conversations in order to be able to extract the audio or the video and also the information contained within those conversations. So I'm really excited about how we can integrate Rumble Studio within the wider ecosystem once we've built that core technology of automated multi-stage conversations. And then the other side of it is, because we are a tool that allows users to create content, both for the creators to create not only the audio, but also the templates and the questions used to create that audio. This holds a lot of value in itself. So I really see Rumble Studio becoming a destination for creators to be able to access user-generated templates, for example, for interviews. So a new creator can come on and use the questions created by a more experienced podcaster, for example. Maybe even reuse some of their audio snippets if they were made available in a way that could be perhaps monetized or shared publicly with the community. I would love Rumble Studio to be a destination for guests, to be able to come and find interviews from great shows that you can take part in immediately. Because, of course, asynchronous interviews are available 24/7. So no need to schedule a call to be on a podcast. You can just start taking part. And I think that would be really, really attractive for people who have something to promote, or just some interesting ideas to be able to share with the world, to make it a lot easier for them to get onto shows and make it easier for creators to get more guests onto their show, basically. And lastly, I would love for Rumble Studio to become a destination for listeners as well, because as we build up that audio content, why not allow listeners to come and discover some of that content? We are using AI to be able to analyze what is being said. We can detect the topic of what's being said, the mood, and all of these other things. So perhaps we can present that audio to listeners in a way that allows them to choose exactly what it is they want to listen to. For example, to only listen to topics on a particular crypto technology, which today is quite difficult to do. The search functionality on podcast directories isn't always great. And so I think there's an opportunity there to be able to service listeners in a better way as well, perhaps with custom RSS feeds or who knows. And so, this is really the vision for Rumble Studio, is to be able to build a technology that can have these really interesting conversations, make those conversations available, or the creation of those conversations available to users worldwide and through software integrations, and then act as a destination for creators, guests, and listeners.
I love that. Just kind of these conversations and creation. I love that. I'm super excited. You guys should be excited about this. So listen, as we kind of wrap up and get out of here, is there anything else you would like to share with, people that may not even know about Rumble Studio? Anything else you'd like to share with us, Carl?
Sure. So if you want to find out more about Rumble Studio, just head over to our website. It's at rumble.studio. Couldn't be simpler. There you're going to find a lot of blogs, videos, how-to webinars, workshops, etc. Everything to get you set up, both with asynchronous podcasting and just podcasting in general. If you want to try Rumble Studio, we have a free trial, so you can just sign up. And if you like it, there's actually an Appsumo lifetime deal running right now that you can purchase. So check that out. If you want to connect with us, ask us any questions, we're always available on our Discord. You go to rumble.studio/community and sign up for Discord. Or you can just drop me an email, carl@rumble.studio. Thank you.
What a fascinating interview. Thank you for spending the time. I mean, here it is, you're way overseas. I'm way here in California. Listen, have you seen the weather? What's going on here? Listen, thank you for joining the show today. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. It's been a fantastic experience, especially because I've had a chance to use our new video recording feature on Rumble Studio to actually take part in your show. So thank you for the opportunity, and best of luck.
All right, so that was an exciting interview that we had with Carl over at Rumble Studio, the co-CEO, co-founder there. Listen, one thing you need to know is we took these interviews at totally different times. I think he took his one other time. I mean, 2-3 days ago, he gave me his portion of the interview. I'm doing my portion 2 days later. It's raining outside, it's storming. And what we wanted to do was show you the power of Rumble Studio, how two people can be at opposite ends of the world and still conduct a video. If you'd like to learn more about Rumble Studio and pick it up, maybe even for a lifetime deal, one-time cost, there should be a link in the description below. This has been exciting. Wanted to put this together so you guys can take a look at it. We're always trying to push the envelope here at Digital Growth Hacks. Listen, you guys take care. Until next time, be safe out there. Goodbye for now.
Thank you for joining us here on the Digital Growth Hack Club, where we help you elevate your business and your bottom line. Please do not forget to subscribe and share. And until next time, goodbye for now.